erasing Palestine. That is what is at stake now. As I said today, this famine is man-made, it's preventable, and our message is, and it has to be, we hear you, we hear your pain, we see your suffering, but we will not abandon you. No matter what they throw at us in this country, we will not abandon you, and we will not allow people to turn their backs on you. Free, free Palestine! David Lammy!
Instead of cutting ties with Israel, they are rewarding an Israeli company £2 billion. This Israeli company is no other than Elbit Systems. Do you see the connection? While activists are put in prison for months and months, they're in prison. The British government rewards the Elbit Systems company £2 billion to train 60,000 British soldiers. Britain is not only complicit, Britain is a partner in this genocide. Keir Starmer is up to his arms in Palestinian blood. Free, free!
Behind me, right there, is a Zionist agitator known as Nayak. He's an Iranian Zionist and a genocide apologist, and he was allowed into the center of the protest crowd, and the police did not remove him immediately. In fact, he stayed there for quite a few minutes. So it raises some questions about what the police are here for. So not only did they allow in this genocide apologist and agitator to the center of the crowd, creating problems for everyone involved, but also they banned pots and pans from being brought and being banged at this protest for the anti-genocide cohort. But I heard as well that for the Zionist cohort, they were allowed pots and pans. So this raises some serious questions about what the police are doing here, what their aims are, and who they work for.
TV, something that people don't speak about when they're out in parliaments. And that's the message I want to give you today. That be very certain that the current civil rights. So I want to tell you this, I wish it could be over, but it's going to take stamina. You're going to need stamina because the battle has just begun. It's now in Gaza, but tomorrow it'll be in the West Bank, tomorrow it'll be in Jerusalem, tomorrow it'll be within the Green Line. So have the stamina, keep on turning out and be clear, and don't let them keep you broken. Know what you want. What you want is Palestine, 1948. What you want is from the river to the sea. Who do you protect? Who do you protect? Who do you protect? Who do you protect? Who do you protect?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. My name is Saleh Originally, I'm from Palestine. We've come today to protest the continuation of the forced starvation of Palestinian children and the continued genocide against the Palestinian people. And we've come out in our hundreds to demonstrate this on a Friday evening. Well, obviously, as is well known, the UN has recognized that there is a man-made famine in Gaza, but this has been known for us for 6 months. As I mentioned in my speech, for example, my cousin who's around my age, he's dropped down to 40 kg. So to us Palestinians it's well known, but now obviously the world cares because international organizations have recognized this fact. But we are using this as an opportunity to raise our voices once more, continuously, to say that we are against this genocide and we are against the genocidal state of Israel. My speech was centered around various points. Amongst them is the fact that Israel does not operate like a normal country that wants peace with its neighbors. It operates as it was created, as a colonial outpost for first Britain and then now America. And it is interested only in its survival and expansion, and does so at the expense of the suffering of peoples all across the Middle East. That's number one. Number two, we spoke about the genocide that's going on in Gaza and how over 50 members of my family, and we're no exception, have been murdered by the state of Israel with the impunity, support and political cover of Britain, of America, and to a lesser degree of the EU, especially Germany. And so we're coming out to protest this and say that this is despicable, this is hypocritical, and we will oppose it. And we're also not blind to the fact that what we're demanding is much more than a cessation of hostilities, it's much more than just a ceasefire. What we want is a new world order that's based upon justice and equality and fairness, not just according to the political interests of the American empire. Final message that I'd like to add is the message that I added to the participants of today's protest, which is do not be fooled. This path is long and it's going to require a lot of stamina, so we have to be ready for that path. But that path will lead to the liberation of not just the Palestinian people, but the peoples of the world, particularly in the Middle East and across the Muslim world. And the second point is, in coming days we will hear lovely speeches and eloquent deliveries about Palestinian statehood and human rights, no doubt, I imagine. But behind these words and this glitter will be attempts to save the Zionist ideology and the Israeli state through a two-state solution. What we have to demand is that we will not accept that. We want Palestine from the river to the sea.